Bye.
See you later. Right, here we go. Hello, children. It's story time. This is the foundling bird. A forester went out shooting one day. He hadn't gone far into the wood. He hadn't gone far into the wood when he heard, as he thought, the cry of a child. He turned his steps instantly toward the sound and at length came to a high tree, and on one of the branches of which sat a little child. Have any of you ever been up a tree?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Me too.
Yes, sir.
So scary. Byron has climbed the highest of all, I bet.
Sir.
A mother, some short time before, had seated herself under the tree with the child in her lap and fallen asleep. A bird of prey, seeing the child, seized it in its beak and carried it away. But hearing the sound of the sportsman's gun, the bird let the child fall. Its cloak caught in the branches of a high tree, and there it hung, crying, till the forester came by. Mother, on awakening and missing her child, rushed away in great agony to find it, so that the poor little thing would have been left alone in the world to die, had not the sportsman made his appearance. Poor little creature, he said to himself as he climbed up the tree and brought the child down. I will take it home with me, and it shall be brought up with my own little child, whose name is Lena.
Grandad, everybody throw a blanket at me.
Oh, Pooh Bum Willie. He kept his word, and the little foundling grew up with the forester's little daughter, whose name was
Becky.
Lena.
Bumhead.
What you said? And they loved each other so dearly that they were always unhappy when separated, even for a short time. Like us now, we're all separated for a short time, aren't we? Because of the
It'll
virus.
probably be for a long time.
Wait, you said that the virus can't get through your fence, but it can. Millie, can you see your face?
Millie, can you switch your camera on, please? Because I'm just seeing a picture of a pig having a picnic. Switch the camera on. I don't want to see avatars. Anyway, the forester, pay attention, the forester had an old cook who didn't like children. And she wanted to get rid of Birdie. What was the name of the little girl that they found up the tree? They called her Birdie because she was up a tree. And the old cook thought she was an intruder. One evening, Lena saw the woman take 2 buckets to the well and carry them backward and forward more than 20 times. What are you going to do with all that water? Asked the child. If you promise not to say a word, I will tell you, replied the woman. I'll never tell anyone, he said. Very well then, look here. Tomorrow morning early, I mean to put all this water into a big kettle on the fire, and when it boils, I shall throw Birdie in and cook her for dinner. No! Away went poor Lena in great distress to find Birdie. If you'll never forsake me, I will never forsake you, said Lena. Then said Birdie, I will never leave you, Lena. Well then, she replied, I'm going away and you must go with me, for old cook says she will get up early tomorrow morning and boil a lot of water to cook you in while my father is out hunting. If you stay with me, I can save you, so you must never leave me. No, never, said Birdie. What do you think? This is a pretty evil.
This is.
What do you think? What do you think, Harley?
I don't know.
What do you think, Delilah?
Don't know yet.
What do you think, Millie Poop's Pants?
I haven't turned my brain on.
Oh, all right. What do you think, Honey Bee?
I'm still.
What do you think, Byron Lee Barnacle?
Byron!
Yeah. Anyway, listen now. So the children stayed awake until dawn, and when they got up and ran away so quickly, but by the time the wicked old witch got up to prepare she was a cook a minute ago, now she's a wicked old witch. The mystery deepens. By the time the wicked old witch got up to prepare the water, they were far out of her reach. She lit her fire, and as soon as the water boiled, went into the sleeping room to fetch poor little Birdie and throw her in. But when she came to the bed and found it empty, she was very much frightened to find both the children gone, and said to herself, "What will the forester say when he comes home? If the children are not here, I must go downstairs as fast as I can and send someone to catch them." Down she went and sent 3 of the farm servants to run after the children and bring them back. The children, who were sitting among the trees in the wood hiding, saw them coming from a distance. "I will never forsake you, Birdie," said Lena quickly. "Will you forsake me?" "Never, never," was the reply. "Then," cried Lena, "you shall be turned into a rose bush, and I will be one of the roses." The 3 servants came up to the place where the old witch had told them to look, but nothing was to be seen but a rose tree and a rose. "There are no children here," they said. "No children nowhere." So they went back and told the cook that they'd found only roses and bushes, but not a sign of the children. The old woman scolded them when they told her this and said, "You big fools! You should have cut off the stem of the rose bush and plucked one of the roses and brought them home with you as quickly as possible. You must go again, a second time." Lena saw them coming, and she changed herself and Birdie so quickly that when the 3 servants arrived at the spot to which the old woman had sent them, they found only a little church with a steeple. Birdie was the church and Lena was the steeple. Then the men said to one another, "What was the use of our coming here? We may as well go home." But how the old woman did scold. "You fools!" she said, "you fools! You should have brought the church and the steeple here. However, I will go myself this time." And the wicked old woman started off to find the children, taking the 3 servants with her. They're going to be in right trouble. When they saw the 3 servants coming into the distance and the old woman waddling behind, Lena said, "Birdie, we will never forsake each other." "No, never," replied the little foundling. "Then you shall be changed into a pond, and I will be a duck swimming upon it." Woof. The old woman drew near, and as soon as she saw the pond, she laid herself down by it and, leaning over, intended to drink it all up. But the duck was too quick for her. She seized the old woman's nose with her beak and dragged her under the water and held her there till the old witch was drowned. Then the 2 children resumed their proper shape and went home with the 3 servants, all of them happy and delighted to think that they had got rid of such a wicked old woman. The forester was full of joy in his home with the children near the wood, and if they're not dead, they live there still. And that is the end of my story for today. And now you children can all have a snack and go to bed.
Hey guys.
And
guys,
tomorrow I shall read another one from this old book with its raggedy old pages.
Yay!
It's got a million stories in it.
Grandad.
We shall have
Grandad.
Yeah.
Watch this. Ready?
What's that? Carrot? A carrot?
Grandad.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
Do you like my picture?
Yeah, show it to me.
Ow.
Oh, I see. Yeah, lovely.
Do you like mine?
Guys, listen, guys. I'm waiting for my round of applause. And a few hooray. Oh, well done, Millie. It's Grimm Fairy Tales. Good. Well, that one was called The Foundling Bird. Night, night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. Stay on.
Lots of
Yeah,
love.
I am.
Nighty, nighty.
Grandad.
Don't forget to
Lila.
forget to
Yeah.
the
Call and I'll send you
like
a minute.
the friend request I sent you on Zoom.
Listen, you guys can start your own chat now because I've got to go and stir the cement. No, not
Millie, what did you say?
coffee.
You